Hey everyone, welcome back to another Mozambique Monday. Mozambique Monday is for you to learn a little bit about Mozambique and to serve as a prayer reminder to pray for Mozambique today. So let's get into our question. Yesterday was Baptismal Sunday for us at our church, and both Jacob and Michaela decided to be baptized, and so I'm super excited about that. And so today's question is, how are baptisms done in Mozambique? Before I move on, I just want to say a quick thank you to Pastor Daniel, who is, he works at the church in Pemba, where we regularly attend. So I just want to say, muito obrigada, Pastor Daniel, por as fotografias do batismo. Muito obrigada. So I said thank you very much for the baptism pictures. So these are used with his permission. I'm going to share with you guys a few photos of baptism in Mozambique so you can see. The perspective that I am speaking from is from the Assemblies of God in Mozambique. So there are lots of different churches in Mozambique, and different churches do baptisms in different ways. And so I'm just wanting to share with you how the Assemblies of God does baptisms in Mozambique. And it is a little bit different than how we do it in the States, but something that I learned from my missions class way back a long time ago was that just because something is different does not necessarily mean it's right or wrong. It's just different. So there's cultural reasons why things are done differently. And so one of the rules, I should say, in the AG Church in Mozambique is that they want to make sure that the people being baptized have really counted the cost, have thought about it, and are ready to really make a commitment. And so they feel like someone should be at least 18 years old to make that decision. So that is one of the things that's different. Again, not necessarily right or wrong, just different. They wait until the person wanting to be baptized is 18. This way, they feel like they can hold them more accountable and help to shepherd them, to shepherd their hearts. Another thing is that when they decide to become baptized, they are older, they are adults, and so they are also making a commitment to become members of the church. That is another thing that's different. When we baptize in the States, that doesn't necessarily mean you're being baptized into membership of the church, but in Mozambique, this is how they do it across the board in AG churches in Mozambique. Again, it's really about keeping people held accountable to their relationship with the Lord, and they feel like if they are members of the church, if they've really thought about counting the cost and following Jesus seriously, that they're going to naturally want to be members of the church. It's kind of like the next step. So it makes sense culturally. They also want people to be very, very serious about their decision and how it affects the rest of their life. And so I do appreciate that perspective. And so that is a few things that are different. Another thing is that throughout the entire country of Mozambique, water is scarce. It's, if it's rainy season, there's lots of water. There's going to be different areas to baptize people in. There are not baptismal tanks in churches. I know there's none in Pemba that I know of. There's none in Pemba where we live. There might be one or two in Maputo. I don't know, but that's the capital city, so that's a little different. But if you're outside of the capital city, there's definitely no baptismal tanks in a church. And so they will often, if they're in like a little village, they will go to the watering hole or a lake or a river, and they will baptize people there. We are on the Indian Ocean, the coast of the Indian Ocean, so Our baptismal services in Pemba are right on the beach in the Indian Ocean, which I love. I think it's wonderful. And one thing that's really cool is that my kids were able to be baptized on the beach in the Atlantic Ocean. And it was special to me because that's how they do it where we're from in Mozambique. They baptize on the beach. And so because there's like baptism on the beach, it's usually a very, very early morning service. Another thing is they will be singing like the whole time. There's singing going on. Music is a large part of African culture. They love song and they love to worship with song. And so there will be someone will just start up singing a chorus and everyone will be singing while the baptisms are happening, which is another really cool thing. So I hope you've enjoyed today's Mozambique Monday and a couple of the pictures that you were able to see from Pemba at a baptism recently. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about Mozambique, please post them in the comment section. And please remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss any updates or Mozambique Mondays. We'll see you next time.